Aries, welcome into your weekly reading. Let's see what's going on. Actually, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Backwards Goddess. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. And all of you guys who are hitting that donation button under the video, thank you so much. Just so you know, every time you guys donate to my channel, I pretty much try to upgrade something here. Like I just bought a new light for the camera, so the lighting's better, or I buy a new deck or something like that. So I just wanted to say thank you. Interesting, the Two of Pentacles is facing me before I begin your reading. We are juggling two people, two situations, two things. We are in and out. We are weighing our pros and cons. What is the situation for the first week of June? First week of June for my beautiful Aries. You guys have to let this time transpire, okay? If it hasn't happened, we are reading for future. Situation for first week of June for my beautiful Aries. Oh my God. Can my June look like this? What's coming towards them? What's coming towards them? So in your orbit, my friends, the universe is working on your behalf to bring you a fresh new start in love. I don't know with who yet, but I also see you healing and not talking or in no contact here with somebody. So maybe that's who they're talking about. What's coming towards them? Thank you. I didn't mean to yell. But I did. No, just kidding. What's the surprise for Aries, please? First week of June. You guys are still dealing with this betrayal, but this is an interesting kind of feeling that I'm getting off of this Ten of Swords. It's like this wound that keeps resurfacing for you guys, this ending. But now it feels more like a reminder, if anything at all. But there's something else interesting about this Ten of Swords for me. It just feels like you feel like you're ripped in 10 different fucking pieces. And now it's like you're picking up each piece and you're sewing it back together, which that's the vision I just got in my head. I just saw like somebody sewing back pieces from the bottom up. And it's like constructing a whole new human being, which I feel like is you guys. Wow. What's the advice? And it's like this whole new world that you're building or rebuilding, guys, is a happy place. It's happy Aries Nation place. Let's see. What's the advice here? Because let me tell you something. As your world shifts and changes and the people that are in it are shifting and changing, believe you me, you're going to get some blowback too. You're going to get some resistance, from the old remnants of your past life trying to cling on. And if you're trying to get rid of like some stagnancy or some toxicity, it's like, ugh, it's like you're trying to kick it off of you kind of thing. Even friends. And there's some friends you don't want to say goodbye to, but it's just your natural evolution. That's what's happening to you right now. What's the outcome for the week? This is a very powerful year for you guys. Last year was preparing you for this. Even your recent past right now with the exes that you had, it was teaching you patience. It was teaching you to understand in the interim of being alone in your thoughts, how you process thoughts and feelings and how to approach things in the future. All right, what's going on here? Thank you. Sorry, it's like a thick, heavy deck, so it's a little harder to pull these cards out. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, a lot of you could be dealing with a King of Swords. The incoming energies are the kings. You are my queens, whether you're male or female. This incoming energy is somebody that can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Does not have to be. This is just basically telling me this is somebody that is cerebral, logical. They're in their head, all right? They're not going to show you the affirmations as I say. You get it. You know who this is. But they're a king, so they're not, a total lost cause. Yeah, you recently came out of a situation where you walked away from somebody you were holding on to, quite frankly. And then you started reconsidering and rethinking about marriage, the constitution of marriage, courting somebody, the theory of it, not so much like somebody that you are married to or somebody that you are committed to. You're just thinking about it as a whole, like in your life. And in general, because it's like you're thinking about your past, how things have upset you, how things went wrong, how you put yourself out there and you tried. This is crazy. I think you're being forced to think these things through, because here you are, right? You're the Queen of Swords. You're in your head. There you are trying to meditate, be you, go to a quiet, safe place where you're alone in your thoughts. And you're thinking about your foundation, your home, your Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the structure. It's the pillars that go up. The 3 is the planning. It's like the blueprints. The 4 is you start erecting those pillars. That's your base. 8 of Wands, you're taking action towards your foundation, towards your base. What makes up you, your home, internally, externally? You're holding on. Look, she's fours. Fours talk all about structure and your base. Holding on to what you believe is right and fair for you, your integrity. And you're walking away from any fuckery, any bullshit, any crap. Even if you're married to somebody, you're thinking about the institution of marriage and courtship and how you hold it in high regard. There you are, trying to make decisions because you have options. You're coming to terms with something. You're also concluding in your mind, I actually have options. What am I doing? My option isn't just the person from my recent past. My option isn't just the person in front of me. I actually have the option of going out and getting something else or someone else. So, somebody else is being presented to you right now. Somebody very smart. Turns you on intellectually. Anyway, moving on. Guess what? All of that I just got done telling you, here's the 4th 4. I've never seen one number and all 4s in one reading. You have the 3 4s back here. Here's the one on the deck. This is you going in your little cocoon, healing your thoughts, your feelings, the way you process things. Coming to terms with shit. Broken hearts, broken foundations, messed up jobs that didn't fulfill you. All of that. You're wrapping yourself in a little cocoon. I promise you, you're going to come out like a butterfly. All right? You're not communicating with anybody. No one. Nothing. You're on the DL. Because on the DL, they don't know how broken you feel inside. Nobody does. Everybody just thinks that, you're doing your own thing. You're doing more than that. You're healing internally. Like, you're coming out crazy strong. Like crazy wise, smart, intelligent, moving on from like whatever fucked up shit, transitioning into a new lifestyle. Look at this. Ace of Cups, a fresh new start in life and love. Guess who's helping you? The universe. This is what I call destiny. I call destiny the aces because they are opportunities. And the universe is always going to say, all right, I'm going to give you the opportunity to meet this person. I'm going to give you the opportunity of this dream job. What are you going to make of it? What are you going to do with it? Just only go with the flow? No, you've got to also help it along. And you intuitively know that this is coming down the line. This is why you're not talking to anyone or anything. Because you internally, Aries, want to see how things are going to start unfolding for you. Because you're building your platform, your 4 of Wands. You're holding on to what's sacred to you, your foundation, your integrity, your legacy. You're building that. And you're building it out. And you're not telling anybody. You're not giving anyone the blueprints of your life. So this is what's happening to you. And Spirit's like, I love it. We're going to help you. All right. What's coming towards you? Strength. You bet your ass you got some strength right now. The Sun. You guys are dealing heavily. This is 2 Leos. 2 Leo cards. This is heavy Leo energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. All right? Strength, Sun, 3 of Wands. Waiting for your ships to come in. The 3s are the blueprints. The 3s is structure. The 3s is planning. The 3s is collaborating, talking, making plans. Doing something here. You are creating these plans of your future to change. The future is bright. It's fucking bright and it's happy. Okay? And you being the Leo right now, energetically, you're holding back. Because you're still recovering from some betrayal, some loss with the 10 of Swords. You're processing this. Ain't nobody gonna see you weak. Everybody's going to see you with strength, being strong. So you're going inwards, Aries, right now, and you're healing yourself. And you're like, I'm holding back from telling anybody my plans, what I'm doing, how I'm recovering, and how I'm going to come out the other end. I'm going to come out fucking happy, because at the end of the day, this is what all humans strive for. Happiness. Why? You deserve your own happiness. So you're taking this Ten of Swords, and each little bird over here is representing a little piece of you that you're trying to connect and create your own personal network. You're rebuilding yourself. That's why I was getting that image before about rebuilding. What you don't see coming is the Five of Wands and the Devil in reverse. This is so interesting. This is you shedding all the toxicity in your life. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. No more toxic friends, family, people, negativity. Oh, you don't like the way I do things? Bye. Oh, you think I should do it that way? Bye. You know, like, bye. Not having it. This can also represent a person that's also Capricorn energy. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody in a toxic situation or an issue, and now this person is starting to realize how toxic they are, and they're trying to reverse course. They're trying to clean out or clean away that toxicity. Overall, it's cleaning out this toxicity, whether this is you or another person that you're dealing with. Interestingly enough, I have the Five of Wands. The challenges, the blocks, the obstacles, but this is what more feels like on a challenging level. So it's like if you're dealing with somebody and their toxic issues, you're pushing back now. You're challenging them. You're saying, look, I got to do me because this was very toxic for me. I don't know if you meant to be that way. I don't know if that's your nature. That's part of you. But I'm telling you, it challenges me. I can't function with it. I can't have it. Whether this is somebody from your past or whoever this is. This is a very much you reading, Aries. Your advice, get the fuck out of your head. Eight of Swords. What are you doing there? You think you don't have options. You think that you're stuck. You think that there's no win situation here. You're very wrong. All right, and then you have this King of Swords here, which is interesting. I wonder how this is going to play out. King of Cups. There's somebody here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Guys, I have every energy on the table, zodiac-wise. But in your advice position, this is incoming energy. This is somebody who loves you, but they're going to make you feel stuck. You don't need to be stuck. You have options. All right, guys? So this is somebody coming towards you. And usually when I feel like a certain incoming energy is in the advice position, I feel like it's almost blessed. Like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune, fate chance or a fate meeting or a second go round, whatever it is, it's like, don't let this person stress you. Don't let this person make you feel stuck. You have options, all right? And they're like, just let this person love you. They want to love you? Let them love you. You don't got to feel stuck to overthinking the situation. Let them love you. Let them prove themselves to you. Outcome. Aries, I'm going to kick your asses. Five of Swords. You got to get out of there. You got to get out of your head, all right? Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, you're thinking about your stability financially and getting your shit together. Yeah, that's you with this Ten of Swords and you being this Queen of Pentacles, rebuilding yourself. All right? The Hangman, you feel stuck. You feel like there's something going on here in a certain situation, whether it's work or relationship. It's not moving forward. It's not going anywhere. These are weekly readings, remember. So this is just the outcome for the week. The Chariot, I do like this. I love this. Regardless that you're like a little like all wonky in the head, overthinking some things, you're still trying to remain positive and focused, regardless of the negative and the positive in your life. You're like, oh, okay, that's great. That's bad. But I'm still a driving force and I still got to keep going. I still got to keep going. I got to rebuild this person, this new me, this new Aries. I got to keep rebuilding. I got to keep charging ahead. I'll stop when I get a chance. Right now, you're in such a go, 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 go that you're not even breathing as you're going. You're like, I'll breathe and I'll calm down when I find a place where I can relax and be happy. Even though that's happening before your eyes. You're not seeing it because the sun is here. and the Ace of Swords. This is so interesting. All right, so finally, somebody's going to come along and have an honest conversation with you that's going to give you truth and clarity. But when they give you this information, it puts you in your head, it puts you in a headspace, and it makes you feel stuck. Because right now, ultimately, you're concerned about your stability in life, whether it's in a relationship or work or money related. And you're determined to have that in your world. So this is why you're in chariot mode and you're moving forward and focused in that energy sphere. All right, so let's go ahead and start clarifying these cards. Oh my God, I did this again before, guys. So ridiculous. I keep crystals here, obviously, on the decks, you know, to absorb any negative energy or anything like that. The other day, again, I thought my mouse was my black crystal. It's my fucking mouse. I was like, oh yeah, it's cleaning the energy over there, of course. All right. TMI, I know. All right, let's see what's going on. What is this, universe, angel, spirit guides? And again, a lot of you, because you're in this healing process, this is why you're not talking to anyone. You're like not in communication almost with like anybody. I mean, but you do have new love in your orbit. Totally, first week of June. That's happening. Let's see what this is. Clarify this. So this comes along to you while you're in the healing process. Just did 2 private Aries readings, and it's very similar, kind of, to their reads. Interesting. All right. So the moon in reverse, yeah, a lot of things are becoming very, very clear to you. You're having clarity. And maybe in the past, there was some things that were hidden to you, whether it was deliberate by the person or whatnot. So, you know, you hear me say this all the time about the high priestess. The high priestess doesn't talk to anybody because she doesn't have to. She knows all she needs to know, so there's nothing to say other than waiting for the person to take action towards them. So she's silent, she's quiet, because she knows all. She's an all-knowing being, all right? And all of this is clarified by the moon in reverse. You know what's what. Things are coming to light to you. Things are becoming clear. It's like the moon is going away and the sun is coming out, right? In regards to your past, the 6 of Cups. And this is helping you get yourself unstuck. Because if you were holding on to somebody energetically or you were clinging on to a situation, this is what's helping you move forward. This is what's helping you heal. You're like, okay, so the reality of the truth is this. This person is that way. I'm this way. Or maybe we're not compatible. Or, you know, this job is not the right fit. What is this? 3 of Wands, please. The Sun, the 10 of Swords, and Strength, please. In their future. That's very much you, my friends. You guys are badasses. Maybe you don't feel like a badass right now, or you don't feel like one, but you know you're building one. You're building one badass motherfucker within you. Sorry, that was very explicit. First of all, here you are. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right? It's so clear to me. You guys are building this strength within you. And you're waiting. You know your ships are coming in. You're just biding your time. You're taking all these tiny little pieces of yourself. Wow, I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but it's like coming down strong. You're rebuilding these tiny 10 little pieces, and you're making yourself a happier new life. That's you. You're coming home. Alexa, stop. It's giving me like my weather alert. Guys, you're rebuilding you. You're coming home. You're coming back into your element. You're coming back into your energy field. You're coming back and harnessing that energy. And you know why? You haven't been there for a little while because your cups have been dry and empty. You've been trying to solve things, figure these out, your place, where you belong, where you're going, what you're doing. And you're getting it now. You're seeing it clearly. You know you're manifestors. You know this, right? This is the Magician. You know, you're like, okay, I know why I'm stuck. I made myself be stuck. But now I know I have the option of not being stuck. I can manifest whatever I want. So as soon as I'm ready, as soon as I'm done processing and healing, I'm going to get off this tree and I'm going to go out there and get my happiness on. I'm going to get my son. Look at her. Ah, welcoming in the sun. All right, guys, let's see what this devil is. And the 5 of Wands. Clarify this, please. You're like, ain't no devil gonna tempt me anymore. That's it. I'm on the road to healing, processing, and no more toxic crap in my life. I know what toxic looks like now. And I'm gonna point it out. And I'm gonna throw it under the bus. Or under the chariot. Yeah, look at this. The High Priestess. It's kind of coming in sideways. So there's going to be an aspect here, what's coming towards you guys. Some of you are going to buck your personal intuition. Okay, that little gut instinct that you have, some of you are going to try to buck it, like ignore it, disregard it, second guess it. And this is what's going to be your challenge, all right? This is what you don't see coming. It's going to catch you a little off guard because you're already building this momentum within you. Yeah, no more toxicity. Yeah, I'm going forward into my life. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm charging ahead. But, you know, sometimes it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So this is going to be what's going to not hurt you, but challenge you. But guess what? You're winning. You're fighting. You're beating the devil. The toxicity, whether this is a person or a situation or a circumstance, or even you within you, inside you. Whatever, whoever that is, you get it. You're gonna, because these are clarifying and telling me what the challenge is here. Arguing and fighting and trying to drag it out into the surface. That's a good thing. It's a surprise even to you. But you're gonna like avoid using your intuition regarding this. So that's gonna be a bit of a challenge for you when you're dealing with this toxic situation, or it comes up to the surface. Because a lot of us, sometimes when we're happy, when we say love is blind, so is pain. Pain is also blinding. That we get confused and we can't make the right judgment calls. Even the sun, when we're this happy, the sun can blind us. Where we're like this, we don't see clearly because we don't want to see because we feel good. But intuitively, if you're feeling a red flag and someone's sitting here arguing with you and fighting you over some toxic shit, no, you got to be like, no. I need to remain in the sun and see what's right here in front of my face. So don't do that. I'm just letting you know that. Yeah, because this is going to be rehashed again. The 10 of Swords, the betrayal. And it's going to come in many forms. A triggered moment, a triggering of a memory, or, you know, something to do with that, because this person keeps, like, the person that you're dealing with keeps stalking. Just sitting there pining over this ending. Meanwhile, you're getting up and moving on, or at least you're processing and trying to. Let me have one more. I'm just curious. I'm just surprised, please. Why the High Priestess in reverse, please? Too many, but... Yeah, somebody wants to come back to you, make you a solid offer, but they're coming in cautiously and slowly. They're no longer resisting you, hoping that there's another chance that you can resurrect a certain situation, but it comes with baggage. You're aware of this, Aries. You know all of this. But because maybe this person makes you happy, it can blind you temporarily. No, keep working at it because you will defeat the devil. You will overcome this challenge. So this 5 of Wands to me is a good thing. Because at least the no contact is off the table and now we're in contact and at least we're getting somewhere. All right, what's the King of Cups and the 8 of Swords? So somebody is coming towards you. Oh my God, speaking of which, the Knight of Cups, yep. There's a King of Cups here, the energy of male or female, somebody who loves you energetically, emotionally available, because they're a king, coming to ask you out, to talk to you. I don't know in which capacity, you're all different, dating different people. But when they do this, you feel stuck, but Spirit's like, you're not really stuck, Aries. It's in your mind. You think that there's no solution. You just haven't solved it yet. In regards to a commitment, someone's going to come over here and offer you a commitment of some kind. Stability. And you're going to be like, I don't know if you're going to be, not stunned, but it burdens you somehow. It puts you in this place where it doesn't feel like it's effortless. It feels like there's a lot of effort. Strains you. 10 of Wands, and you've got to make a decision. It's obviously somebody from the past. I only get this for, you know, if you have skeletons in the closet. This was somebody you were hoping would come towards you. I'm telling you, Aries, you needed the time for this person to not come towards you. You needed this time so you can make a wise, logical decision. See? Look, someone's coming towards you, telling you, look, I want to upgrade our relationship. I want that structure now that we spoke about earlier. All right, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what is the Five of Swords and the outcome for the week? The Queen of... Yeah, you're very much torn. You want your stability, and you're going to have it. And that's your focus. Your focus is to have stability financially or even in a relationship. Right now, you feel a little bit stuck and challenged, so you're in your head, not being able to make a decision. When somebody comes towards you, they come clean, they tell you things, they tell you shit, they tell you where they stand, and then you've got to make a decision off of that, and you're like, oh, now what? And this is in the future. Life isn't easy, but we have the bad moments to appreciate the good ones. We wouldn't know what happiness felt like if we didn't feel the shitty moments either. Oh, wow. All right, so the King of Swords, now I see why he's relevant. These are just clarifiers. The King of Swords is in reverse with the Sun in reverse. This almost feels like you want to reject this person energetically, Aries, because you're in your head. So when you go in your head, this person goes in their head. They react to your behavior, I want to say. I don't know. They say this King of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be somebody who's very just cerebral, very matter of fact. They come in a way towards you, because I don't like it in the reverse. This is a bit of an asshole, not gonna lie, or a bitch, very nasty. If it's not that, then this is you rejecting them because they're they're inverted, they're in the reverse. This person comes and tells you something. They're like, look, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. This is what's going on. And, you know, it's like they're lying to themselves about how you make them happy because the Sun is in the upright position here. Here it is. And as a clarifier in the outcome, it's inverted. So it's like, they're like, this is what I want, this is what I see, da, 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 da. It's the way they come at you. It's what they say to you that puts you in your head. You're like, what? What? It confuses you. Makes you actually feel stuck. You're like, whatever. Whatever person, whatever guy, whatever girl. I don't care. I'm moving on. I'm doing me. You're in that energy. I just think that this person is mirroring you. And it was so interesting before because I was looking at this Eight of Swords. You see this? That's a mirror. On one side, there's no swords. On the other, there are all these thoughts. You're mirroring each other. So this person actually likes you because they're the King of Cups. But they're feeding off of your energy. And they see you being like hesitant or not maybe interested or not opening up. And so they start acting a little cocky, a little like snobbish or snubbing you. And it's like, what? You're like, what? No. It's some weird shit like that. Let me have one more for the outcome. Yeah, the Two of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person, it's like they make you an offer, but you're not sure it's an actual offer. You don't know what to make of it. It seems a little bit immature. It almost makes you feel like you're hitting a brick wall with this person. Like it's neither here nor there. You're like, I don't know what this is. Is this an actual offer or not? What the hell is this? So you get torn. It's like you know they're interested in you, But, you know, you're just taking your time to think things through. They're feeding off your energy and they're countering off your energy. But you feel also like, okay, we're hitting a brick wall. We're not getting anywhere. What's happening here? So it's not telling me anything much other than it puts you in a place. It puts you in a headspace. All right. Those of you that are members in the extended, we will talk about this person's thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions towards you, what they're actually planning over there. And yeah, we'll also clarify this with tarot. But before we go, let's see what the angels have to say. Wow, it's pouring. It's like a downpour. Mother Nature. I should have put my crystals out there. Get cleansed by nature. New love. King of Swords. Yep. Guys, you have new love. So I feel like this is very important. And at the bottom of the deck, it says getting to know each other. And under that, it's saying it is safe for you to love. All right? Because a lot of you are hesitating to be into this new love because you're still putting yourselves back together again from an ending, a recent ending or a betrayal. But you're getting to know this person. This person doesn't know you. They don't know your recent past, what you recently been through. So they're feeding off of your energy. But you do have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And it's like one little tiny misstep any new person takes towards you, Aries, you're like, X to you. But no, the Spirit's like, look, don't get stuck in your head. This person actually likes you. You've learned enough to communicate and have the strength to go towards this person and tell them, like, look, you know, give me some time. I'm interested, but, you know, you might see me in my headspace because of, like, XYZ. Now, let's get some cards from the Wisdom. That's what I'm feeling. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what does the Wisdom House of Night have to say? I was going to do Moonology, but Moonology I felt like it wasn't appropriate for this reading. I feel like certain oracle cards are meant for you because I think you guys are going through a big transitional stage. And it's very uncomfortable for you and you just wish you were already on the other end. Reminder! Let's see what this is all about. 28. My child, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson you have already learned. Oh my God, totally. When I provide you with a familiar situation, will you follow the same path blindly? Or or choose another direction? When you draw the symbol of reminder, you're being asked to remember all you have learned about life and love up until now. Don't forget what you know already. It isn't necessary to learn the same thing twice. Then again, how else do you learn? Keep the faith and be good to yourself. You can always start again if you make a mistake. If you stumble, I will surely catch you. Remember what you know. The universe always tests us. Always. They're like, oh, do you want that again? We'll give that to you again. You could go through that betrayal and pain again. But usually, Spirit makes it hurt so fucking bad, you don't forget. Ever. That's why you're picking up the pieces and rebuilding yourself slowly with these little 10 pieces of yourself. Reminder. Don't do this to the new person. Kind of also what it feels like it's telling me. Alright guys, for those of you that are members, I'll see you in the extended. The link is down below. If you can't find the link, please shoot me an email or in the remarks comment, I'll give you a quick link right there. I've removed one of the categories. There's only now one, and you have access for the whole entire month for all the extended videos. All right, guys, thank you, and I will see you on the next one.